you ever notice how it was always the jocks, the really athletic kids that always ended up with the most prettiest girls? It's not just a coincidence that the star quarterback of your college team almost always had a very beautiful women. And for the longest time, when I think back to my life, when I was in high school and I was in college and I had a very slender, very skinny physique, at the same time, my dating life wasn't that great by any means at all. I was struggling a lot in the dating market, and again, it's not by coincidence. And at the time, I had no idea about the importance of body game and how impactful it really is when it comes to attracting more women, man. And in today's video, I want to talk about how body game really affects your options when it comes to women. Like I was saying earlier, it's not a coincidence that most of these celebrities, professional athletes, people with just really good physiques, almost all of them have really beautiful women as their wife. And as somebody who is a scientist who graduated with the science major, I've done a lot of retrospect, looking back on what variables I changed growing up back in the day. And the one thing that I noticed is as I started becoming more muscular, building up my physique, putting on more muscle, getting a more attractive, a more aesthetic physique, my dating life started to improve. And other than just confidence, getting better social skills, and dressing better, body game was indeed a huge factor. Now, a couple things when it comes to body game that I want to address. Number one, you don't need to become super muscular. The physique that most women are looking for is that lean, muscular physique. Think around at least 12 to 13% body fat. I truly believe that when you get to around at least 13% body fat, that is when you're really close to kind of maxing out your attraction levels. I think every man easily should be able to get to at least 12 to 13% body fat. And for me personally, I was someone who was never overweight. I was never somebody who struggled being skinny fat or anything like that. And I know there are a lot of guys who watch this channel who might be on the other extreme of overweight or skinny fat. There might be people watching this that are very skinny, that are ectomorphs. And as somebody who's been an ectomorph for most of his life, I can say it is a blessing in a sense, because when you're an ectomorph, when you're somebody who's naturally very skinny, a hard gainer, something kind of magical happens when you go on a bulk and try and really tone up and build muscle, man. It's the fact that you start building a very attractive aesthetic physique. And that's the one advantage that ectomorphs have, is getting to that lean muscular physique is super easy when you're an ectomorph. When you're just a naturally lean, skinnier person, going to the gym consistently 3 to 4 times a week and making sure your diet is on point, making sure you're hitting the appropriate amount of protein, building up a lean muscular physique as an ectomorph is going to be very easy for you, assuming you follow the right training and the right diet, man. Now, several exercises when it comes to aesthetics I think are really going to help you increase your sex appeal and become the most aesthetic version of yourself. Let's start with some of the most aesthetic looking parts on a male's body, right? So for upper chest, sticking to incline dumbbell press, incline bench press is really going to work your upper chest. That's the part of your physique, your body game that's really going to stand out. The other body part, your shoulders, some great exercises to tone up, really work your shoulders are drop set lateral raises. Also double teaming this with another movement when you're training your upper body, such as military press, will really help you get your shoulders more defined, man. So we've discussed shoulders, upper chest. Now let's talk a little bit about the V-taper physique. When it comes to body game, having a more attractive physique, a man's V-taper is key. Incorporating pull-ups usually during the beginning of your workout routine, regardless of whatever day it is in the gym, whatever muscle groups you're working, will really go a long way, man, into helping you develop that V-taper physique. Now, I'm an ectomorph. I'm nowhere near the most jacked dude out there. I'm far from it, but the women that have found me attractive has always commented positively on some upper body part. The point here is the fact that they care more about your upper body Now again, I'm not saying not to train legs, but when it comes to aesthetics, yeah, have a couple leg exercises in your routine, barbell squats, calf raises, incorporating some dumbbell lunges. But the point is, the majority of your workout routines should be more focused on your upper body, man. So instead of doing a traditional push-pull legs, what I've personally found to be the best type of workout routines is do more so of a full body split at least 3 to 4 times a week, with majority of the exercises being upper body exercises and maybe throwing in like one leg workout at the end, right? Whether it be squats, lunges, split squats. Majority of your workouts when it comes to aesthetics and body game should definitely be on that upper body, man, as well as developing that V-taper physique, shoulders, and your lats, bro. So I also want to talk a little bit about the fashion essence of body game. Recently, oversized fits have been making kind of like a comeback, but when it comes to body game, utilizing your physique, you always want to make sure you're wearing more fitted clothing. When you're working out, the best way to show off your gains is to have more fitted clothing. And the overall reality is, the more fit you become, pretty much any item of fitted clothing you're gonna look amazing in. Pretty much any fitted white or black tee or even Henley that you can get at H&M, Uniqlo, Zara. Pretty much every item of clothing that's fitted is going to look great on you. Always go for the more fitted outfit when you're really trying to utilize body game to your advantage, man. Now, some final thoughts when it comes to body game. Pretty much every single attractive woman that you've met, all of their boyfriends have worked out. They have some element of body game displaying. They might not be the most jacked dude in the world, but pretty much every single attractive woman that you'll find has a boyfriend with at least a somewhat lean, muscular physique. Find an attractive woman that has a boyfriend that doesn't work out. You're not going to find that. I know a lot of you guys are into gym girls, and you best believe that if you're a guy who's out of shape, doesn't take care of himself, they're not going to go for you, man. But at the very least, every man, I believe, can get a more toned, a more lean, muscular physique by definitely focusing on dropping their body fat percentage, hitting the gym consistently, building muscle, focusing on their diet. And when you get all that in place, your body game really elevates you, man, especially when it comes to the aesthetics. You look good in pretty much any type of fitted clothing. And on top of that, let's be real, when you're more fit, you're more confident, and you just feel a hell of a lot better about yourself, man. Now, if you're a South Asian guy who's struggling with your dating life, struggling becoming more attractive, struggling with confidence, maybe you're struggling getting more matches on dating apps, struggling with cold approach even, I highly suggest you check out the first link in the description and join my South Asian Warriors program. In there, I have video modules on literally all these topics of becoming more attractive, getting better results with women. I have an entire module on dating apps, an entire module on cold approach. I even threw in a fitness module in there as well. So with all that being said, if you're struggling with your dating life as a South Asian guy, highly suggest you click that first link in the description and join my South Asian Warriors program. Most dating self-improvement programs out there are priced pretty high. This is a very cost-effective program, only $49 a month. So definitely urge you to click that first link in the description to join my South Asian Warriors program, helping South Asian men with dating and self-improvement, man. And on top of that, be sure to check out the free Discord server. That is the third link in the description, where you can discuss with other members of the community on topics such as dating and self-improvement. So with all that being said, guys, make sure your health and fitness is on point. Like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment below, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.